Alright guys, 4 a.m. wake up call, and we are here finally on Lake Guntersville. Getting all rigged up here. You're ready to head out, do some pre-fishing, see if we can pick them up.
Alright, so right off the bat started raining, and there's a cold front coming in, which for me in Northeast Ohio we call that a Monday. And so this is like ripe conditions for what I am used to. So I was throwing a 3/8 ounce football head style jig, and I was like, there's got to be one sitting off this rock. So this is like my third cast off that rock, and boom, there he was.
Well, there you have it, folks. My first Lake Guntersville bass. Alright, hopefully there's more to come and a lot bigger. Let's go!
Alright, so I brought out my wacky worm because I just have this spidey sense sometimes to bring this bad boy out. And it usually does well in performing for me. And just a couple casts in, fishing around that timber over there, and boom, got one to hook up. And I was getting worried. I usually land the fish on the right side of my boat, and this thing took a dive, and I thought I was going to get wrapped up into my propel drive. But when I gave it a little too much slack there, as you guys can see, it popped off, and I lost this one. Kept on fishing around the docks. Just kind of skipping on the docks a little bit. Wasn't having a lot of luck, and then eventually hooked up with this bad boy, which was big fish of the day for me.
Alright guys, got my second bass. Oh yeah, 20 and a half on Lake Guntersville. I'm liking this fishing thing. Let's go!
So what KBF did for this kind of pre-fishing, they actually put a little tournament together called the Pre-Fish 3-Fish. And I kept on dialing them in with the Senko. And so I ended up pulling second place for the Pre-Fish 3-Fish.
Another nice 17 from Guntersville. Oh baby.
Alright, this is me exploring. I've never been on Lake Guntersville before, and so as you can see, I'm in like a foot of water. But I am spooking fish left and right, so I was like, you know what? I was trying to get out of it, but I was like, you know what? I think I can maybe catch some fish back in here. But all the fish I was catching back in the shallows were all fairly small. I wasn't spooking any large fish. I was like, you know what, I need to get out into deeper water. I actually thought I'd try something a little different here. I threw it out and I was just going to let it sit, see if they pick it up off the bottom. So I seem to check on my phone because it's probably 3, 4, 5 feet, and I wanted to see what this does all the way to the bottom. Boom. There they were. This dock owner must have been a fisherman, because you can see right in front, right on top left of my head up there, he threw in some brush, and I was like, I know there's fish around there. So decided to throw a jig, over there. I didn't want to get my exposed hook on a wacky rig, so I pulled back out my jig. I was like, if I just slow roll this, boom, there he was. Exactly where they're supposed to be. Tell me what you guys think this sound is. I've been editing. I was like, is it a gunshot or some nearby angler that's hit one of these metal doors with a jig or something?
Hey Jake, what are you doing over here? Darren to the rescue!
Guntersville is a wicked animal. That's what that is.
Well, I thought you had a motor. Why are you using your half paddle? Don't you have fin drives too?
It gets real shallow real quick. Apparently.
Need some batteries, brother?
I do. Freaking killed.
As you guys can hear, the wind is picking up pretty significantly. It's a good thing I have a pedal drive because I'm able to manage it very well. But brought my jig back out and I was throwing it over there near that timber wall right in that corner, right underneath the dock, because they're holding up shallow for the most part. And there it was. You know, it's interesting. I texted one of my teammates who lives down here in Lake Guntersville, and I was like, hey, there's nobody over here, and this place is absolutely loaded. He's like, oh, they're all probably not fishing it during the pre-fishing. They're going to be there the next day. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go catch every single freaking fish, make all their lips pretty sore, in hopes that no one else can catch them. And I'll come back here and see if I can put the hurting on them for a second day. So we will see what happens, see how that plays out in the next video. And let me know in the comments below. I usually don't do videos like this. They usually are my least performing videos, but if you find them helpful as I walk through and kind of share where my mind space is at, let me know in the comments and I will keep them coming. Go ahead and hit that sub button if you want to see the tournament video. This is the pre-fishing video for Lake Guntersville, and that'll be coming out soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.